Hi there. I just want to take a moment to talk about mistakes or things that people do very often in the industry that prevents them from actually moving forward and doing work. Firstly, let me start off by saying absolutely everybody can do this, regardless of your look and whatever. With the right grooming, the right wardrobe and the right attitude, there is every type of person in adverts. So with confidence I say every type of person can do this. A lot of people don't manage to do it for a lot of good reasons, and that's what I'm going to explain to you now. Sometimes we will have the most attractive person on earth coming into the agency, and we're super excited, and when they get in front of the camera, nothing happens, right? They're never gonna work, okay? On the flip side, sometimes somebody will come in and will think, I wonder, and they get in front of the camera and all of a sudden they switch on, right? And they do loads of work. It comes down to learning how to groom yourself correctly, how to, and it's from the finest details of the makeup. If you were going for a sexy girl, your makeup would be in a certain way. If you were going for a corporate person, your makeup would be in a different way. If you were going for a mother, your makeup would be in a different way. So it's all those subtle grooming things, and your hairstyle and your wardrobe obviously follows through, that makes a good performer or not. Now, so your grooming is, if I tell you, way up there about whether you make it or not. Next to that is a person's attitude. Working with somebody who is reliable, on time, and tries hard is, for us, the best thing on earth. We will work and work and work and work with that person. A lot of people come in and with kind of like the industry needs me attitude. Let me tell you, the industry does not. I've seen it over and over and over. A person who has been beautiful growing up in school, whatever, has a particular way about them, and the industry just doesn't take to that, right? You need the performance and you need the attitude to follow through with it, okay? The industry waits for no one, let me put it that way, okay? You need to make it happen for you. It won't just happen just because you're naturally beautiful. You have to put the work in. Now, let's talk about some people. A lot of people will phone and say, I want to do face modeling. I don't know what that is. They'll say, I want to do only catalogs. I only want to do billboards. I only want to do this. No, the industry doesn't work that way at all, okay? The industry chooses what you will do, okay? So I might want to be an Olympic swimmer, right? But if I'm not built for it, if I don't train for it, it's not going to happen. So you really need to start at the bottom, like with anything. You pay your dues, you do your work, you understand the industry, you learn, right? With anything that nobody's done before, you need to practice, and each time you do it, you obviously get better at it. So every audition you go to, you get better at it. Every time you do a shoot, you get better at it, okay? So you really do need to put that in. After your first shoot, you walk away and think, oh, these photos are fantastic, I'm amazing, I'm done, right? But every time you shoot, you will get better. So if you just stop there, that's where you will stop, okay? You need to improve and build your art, okay, your craft. And yeah, like I said, you cannot choose particularly what specific type of modeling you want to do. No, it depends on your height, the way you built, your personality, your physical look. Does your look appeal to Africa, Pan-Africa, South Africa, Europe? Where does your look appeal to? What kind of clients are looking for you? And then in turn, what type of photos do you have? Do you have photos that are relevant for that type of client? If you would like to do, for example, catalog modeling, by all means, express that to us, and then make sure that you do the hard work. So make sure that you shoot portfolio photos and that you supply us with fresh photos all the time that are relevant to your market. So let's say Europe is your market, you need to be doing portfolio photos with photographers who shoot in a European style, and then those photos we can present to those clients. Okay, so if you want a niche thing, you need to work at it. Okay, we can advise you, but at the end of the day, it is always up to you whether you succeed. Another thing is people come and say, I want to be a presenter. Again, there are not millions of presenting opportunities, and it's not something that you can just, boom, this is what I want and this is what I want to be, right? It doesn't work that way. If you want to seriously be an actor, then you need to go and do proper studying at AFTA or at a film school, or do a proper formal studying. There are professionals in the industry, like worldwide, there are professionals in the industry. So you really need to put in the hard work if that's where you want to go. Okay, but generally speaking, if you look at any type of supermodel, how they actually make their money is through advertising. Modeling is being in adverts, and it's all different types of adverts. And the more adverts you do, the more tear sheets you get, the more print things that you've got, and that's how you build up your portfolio. And so the higher paying clients, or the more prestigious clients, will select the more experienced models. So if when you want to get there, work towards it to get there. Okay. Yeah, basically that's the biggest things that I can say holding people back. But when it comes down to, literally, when you get your audition brief in, doesn't matter what the brief is, as a professional, you look at it and say, okay, I'm going for this, number one. Number two, I'm going to groom myself correctly for this. Number three, I'm going to have a fabulous attitude when I get to the client. And number four, I'm going to just step into this character and nail it. Go home, forget about it. Okay? Next time, go ahead and do it, because you'll be better the next time you do it, and the better the next time you do it, and better the next time you do it. If you give up after 3 times, it's never going to happen. So trust me, that initial bump can sometimes be a little tricky to get over, but we wouldn't be sending you the briefs if we didn't really believe that you were going to get the booking for us. Okay, so by sheer virtue of the fact that you're receiving those briefs, it means we absolutely believe in you. So do your bit, positive attitude, nice wardrobe, appropriate grooming, go forward, do your audition. If after 10 auditions you don't get booked, by all means, call the agency, say, what can I do? What can I do? And then let's look at it from there. Okay, but you need to push through that initial thing. There are professionals in the industry, and you too can be a professional just as easily. You just need to put the hard work in. You need to listen, you need to do your grooming, your wardrobe, your makeup, your performance, and you'll get there before you know it.